nefarious on a Friday morning.
Absolutely.
We are day drinking. Like we just left from the liquor store. We in the trap. We are drunk trapping. The most nefarious man in the universe, landlord for Alabama, is here in the building. The dough may get kicked at any moment because you are guilty by you are guilty by association when you are around landlord. So this want y'all to be careful. If there's a knock at the door and you was not expecting company, get the hell out of Dodge.
Ain't no
But hey,
telling what might happen to you,
ain't
man.
no telling what might happen. Well, how you doing, my boy?
I'm doing great, man. Hey, shout out to the spin back gang, man. Hey, what my spin back SBGs at, man. Shout out to y'all for supporting. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. We appreciate y'all, man.
Indeed, man. Hey, I see a bunch of folks already tapping in, man. Little baby 38, Gary Murphy, Jay Worthy, Willie T, April Barnes, Peter Rizzo. And hey, there are folks tapping in from West Coast Page as well. He will be in. He got a doctor appointment, but he gonna tap in. He already got his page connected, so all he gotta do is slide in through the back door. So you waiting for West Coast? He should be on in a minute. But hey,
Sliding in for the win.
Sliding in for the win, but we're gonna hold it down to Big West get in the building with us, man. But salute to everybody sliding in, supporting on all platforms, man. And hey, y'all know the usual rules and regulations. Y'all tap in over here with us, man. This is still Cowboys UnCut. It's still the three amigos. So what you need to do, first and foremost, hit that like button. The more likes that we get on these platforms, man, the more the platforms gonna forward with us, the more they'll push our content, the more folks can find their way in. So you got any love for him, you got any love for landlord, got any love for West Coast, hit that like button, man. It goes a long way and help your content creators out. And then, facts, man. And then after you hit that like button, make sure you turn right back around and hit that share button. And in the liquor store, we practice manifestation. Just like my brother Justin Kitchen doing right now, man. He dropped 6 championship trophies because he wants the Dallas Cowboys to win their 6th title. So if you drop emojis, man, drop 6 of them. If you share the content, share it 6 times, man, because we trying to manifest that 6th championship for the Dallas Cowboys. And we need all the good luck and all the good positive energy in the world to get to where we want to go. So if we want the Cowboys to win their 6th championship this year, share the content 6 times, drop 6 emojis, and help us practice manifestation inside the liquor store, inside the trap, and over there on the West Coast, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, so hey, and most importantly, this is the thing I need y'all to do. That's the most important about all of this, man. I need you to slap the shit out of a Giants fan right now, man. Cause they the villain of the week. They the ops on the block right now. So we got to slap the shit out of a Giants fan. And if you do, I will be able to give you half off on all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And real quick, man, salute to my brother Stephen Fox for the $3 donation. Thank you for the love and support. And Mr. Fox, if you send $2 more, you'll be entered for a chance to win Dallas Cowboys tickets. Over here at the liquor store, we're holding a raffle for tickets to the Dallas Cowboys versus Detroit Lions game. So everybody that sends $5 in between now and the 15th of December will be entered for an opportunity to win tickets to that game. And listen, this is going to be one of the biggest games of the year. It's a playoff game, pretty much a playoff game, man. You'll be playing for playoff seeding, playing another playoff team. So it's going to be a real huge game. If I'm not mistaken, it's Sunday Night Football. So it's going to be lit, man. So if you want an opportunity to win, hit the Cash App or the Super Chat. $5 per raffle entry, man, and you'll get an opportunity to win a ticket to go to the game.
Absolutely.
Now, Lan, are you raffling anything off over there?
Nah, I ain't doing no raffle yet. I'm gonna do one for the Christmas holiday. I'm gonna do some kind of giveaway. I got y'all though.
See, that's why I went ahead and did it so they have it by Christmas. For a ticket, I can just send it through Ticketmaster. You have it the same day.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what Christmas gonna be over here in the liquor store. You can go and get drunk. He said, "I don't want tickets because I'm an Eagles fan who appreciate you." That's love, Steve. Thank you for supporting, man.
That's what's up.
He said, "Hey, what's up with you, Michael Autry?" But hey, man, let's go ahead and get into the content though, kinfolk.
Let's do it.
Because listen, I know it's been hard. It's been hard. We've been up here talking about Danny DeVito and how he was supposed to be having a starring role. He's going to be playing a quarterback this week. He gonna be playing the role of a quarterback that's gonna play the Dallas Cowboys. So
starring role in a tail whipping.
Hey, starring role in a B movie, man, because if Danny DeVito is being casted as a quarterback, then it's going to be a satire film. It's going to be a comedy.
Absolutely.
So it's hard to get up for this game, man. So
it is.
But at the same time, that is something I do want to focus on. If it's hard for us to make content about this shit, I know it's probably hard for the Dallas Cowboys.
All week we've been talking about everything else.
Indeed. Hey, Michael said he just got out of therapy. Hey, man, hope all went well. Hope you had a good session, my brother.
Yes, sir. But I got one thing we could talk about.
Let's hear it, man. I need motivation myself.
We need some motivation. We do got a battle of one of the young up and coming guards in football, and then one of the best defensive tackles in football, Dexter Lawrence. That'll be one matchup that I would like to see. I want to see my young bull go up against this dude. Because he is a monster. He out of Clemson, right? Yeah, he used to terrorize my Bama team out of Clemson, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. This going off straight knowledge. Yeah, I think he came out of Clemson. So yeah, I remember him. He used to be a monster, man, and now he's transferred that to the NFL. So hey, that's a matchup we can look forward to, man. I want to see how my young bull go up against him. He did wonderful against Jalen Carter. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even really hear much of their names in the interior of that game. Tyler and Tyron was balling out.
Man, hey, Tyler Smith, I wish I had the graphic up, but Tyler Smith is in early consideration for first team All-Pro consideration right now.
As he should.
As he should be. So, I feel real confident against anybody. It can be, and I know he's not on the team, but it could be Prime Adama Sue. I would feel good with Tyler Smith in that matchup. It can be what's another real good defensive tackle?
Warren Sapp.
Yeah, it could be anybody. At this point, Tyler Smith has earned his respect.
It's all about that.
Yeah, man, like he's a dog. And listen, that's why it's okay to be wrong about some things, man. Because I was wrong about Tyler Smith.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The way how good he playing, it made me want to go pull my receipts. Because I was like, hey, I got confidence in him. Especially when I heard his interview, I'm like, yeah, I like this guy.
Man,
I watched him tape at Tulsa, and I listened to his interview. I said, yeah, he gonna be ready.
I mean, he had some good moments. We ain't gonna act like he was the most penalized player in the NCAA.
I'm just talking like he was on a bad line too. You know what I'm saying? He was on a bad line.
But that's part of it too, though. Like that man was getting worked at Tulsa. So I was concerned about him playing against guys from Alabama, playing against guys from Georgia.
Yeah, I just seen the potential in him. I seen the way he moved, and then I seen the nastiness. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff was like, okay, he care about the game, he passionate about the game, and he ready to get better. Tyler was like, hey, I know I'm playing well, but I'm trying to get better. Like he was like, I love when I heard that. I said, yeah, this young guy got the right kind of mindset to become a great in his league. And who better to be coaching him up than Tyron? You know what I'm saying?
And listen, he got multiple All-Pros on the team already, future Hall of Famers, because he got Zach Martin as a future Hall of Fame guard. He got Tyron Smith as a future Hall of Fame tackle. So, he can pick the brains of either one of those guys. But listen, I'm sure that Tyron Smith was helped coach them up last year when he was playing tackle. And I'm sure he getting pointers right now from Zach Martin as he's playing the guard position.
He said Zach Martin and Terrence still been huge for him. And he was like, I like the fact that, like my coach Pop say, that corporate knowledge, they passing that corporate knowledge down to him. You know what I'm saying? So I expect Tyler to be one of the best young tackles, and he could be a tackle. The dude could do either one of them, honestly. If he was a tackle or a guard, I'd be just as confident. Like, the only reason we don't know him as a great tackle is because he didn't play it long enough.
Listen, he played tackle for you the entirety of last year.
He did good.
And he did good.
Yeah.
So, it really makes me wonder, man, like, because listen, Tyron Smith getting up in age. So what would you do personally? Like if this is the last year that we see Tyron Smith in Cowboys blue, if this is the last time that the gold jacket rides in Dallas, Would you kick Tyler Smith back out to the left tackle position, or would you leave him at the left guard position and draft a tackle? So really, it's about what you would do.
I think it just depends on how the draft fall for you. Or are you going to be aggressive in replacing a tackle? Because a tackle, that's the premier position. And you know he can play tackle. That's why I say it's the argument between, is he going to be a dominant left tackle? Because we know he's a dominant guard. You know what I'm saying? He's dominant at guard right now. Is he going to be a dominant left tackle, or will he be a good left tackle? You know what I'm saying? Then you'll have to weigh the pros and cons between a dominant, you know what I'm saying, a dominant guard compared to a good tackle. Like, which one is more important to you? That's what you'll have to do.
What's up, Norris? You said how to get into the drawing for the tickets. You can cash app $Henny the more. It's $5 per raffle entry. Or if you go to my YouTube page, you can send a super chat or a super sticker worth $5. So every $5 you get a raffle entry. But that's a very good question. But yeah, man, like you said, I agree. It's dependent because left tackle is a very hard position to replace, though. So I know for a fact that he could play left tackle, and he could play left tackle at a high level. So I don't know, man. I'm a little towards leaning toward putting him there, but you also got guys that you're developing, like Splendor pointed out. You got Austin Richard that you're developing. But you also got TJ Bass as a guard that you're developing. So you got guys on the team that you're high on right now that probably just need a little bit more reps, a little bit more time developing another couple off seasons before they're ready. So it really depends on your player development. If you believe that you need a draft to replace the position, it's a bunch of things that's fall into this decision, though, man. I really don't think that you can mess it up, because like I said, he's probably gonna make an All-Pro selection, whether first team or second team this year. So you really can't go wrong either way, because I know he can play left tackle at a very high level, and then if he gets voted to All-Pro, that means he's one of the best guards in the National Football League, and that's right. Shit. Matter of fact, if he makes an All-Pro team, I think it's gonna submit where he's gonna be at, though.
Man, if you see him, if you watch his film, bro, it's ridiculous. Like, he be blocking them dudes so far back, like the rest of the line be up here. Tyler be way back here. Still block. Like, they get no penetration against this dude. Like, most of the time. Like, he put them hands on you and it's over with. Like, that's why I say I call him Death Grip Smith. That's what I would call him when he first got in the league. Once he put them hands on you, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he a bad man, dog. But
that's the first thing they was complimenting him on. Zach Martin, all the people, D-Law, they was like, man, he got some strong hands. That's what everybody kept saying. Like, he got some strong hands. I remember that.
Man, so let me ask you about another not so sexy matchup, though. You know where I'm going with this. Because listen, the pass rushers of the New York Giants, whether it be Thibodeau, whoever, against Terrence Steele. And listen, Thibodeau is balling right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull up Kayvon Thibodeau's stats real quick.
He got like 9 sacks or something, right?
That boy going crazy. Like, he's having a very good year. Like, he's not having a sophomore slump. He's actually having, he got 8.5 sacks. He got 8.5 sacks right now. So let me pull up his numbers on the year real quick, and I'm going to share it to the screen. Bear with your boy, man. All right, boom. All right, Kayvon Thibodeau. All right. So here it goes. So this is his numbers for this year. For if anybody want to know what these stats are at, is from Pro Football Reference, a very good site if you want to know stats. So right now this year, this man has played in 9 games. Of course, he started all of them. He has 1 pass defended, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, 8.5 sacks, 26 total tackles, and 8 tackles for loss to go along with 10 quarterback hits. So he's having a very productive season right now. Really, he's on pace for double-digit sacks, on pace for about 16 sacks, whole bunch of pressures, whole bunch of hits. And listen, Terrence Steele is not having a very good year right now. Like, I love Terrence Steele. I stood on the table for him to get paid, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like Kayvon Thibodeau is a hoe. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. You know, like Kayvon Thibodeau is no hoe. He will be a handful. You know, he's right up there with Hassan Reddick. If I'm being honest with you, how I view them. And you know, Hassan Reddick is a veteran. Like Kayvon Thibodeau just getting started, and he's giving these folks Hassan Reddick production. And you know, Reddick gave Terrence Steele all he could handle last week. Hell, Brandon Graham gave Terrence Steele all he could handle last week, and Graham ain't been having a good season. Yeah,
they was alternating people.
So what's your thoughts about that, man? What do we do? Really going forward, because everybody got a good pass rusher. Like, this is a passing league. Everybody got a guy that can get 10 sacks. Everybody. The sorriest team in America. Like the damn Carolina Panthers got a guy that can get 10 sacks and burns. Like, they got everybody got a premier pass rusher that can get to the quarterback. So what is the plan? Not even for this game. Going forward, what would you do with Terrence Steele?
I mean, like I said, we gonna have to help him, chip for him and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think, you know, with the character that he's displayed since he been here, man, I kind of look like he'll bounce back. The way I view Terrence is he'll bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a worker. He's serious about his craft. You could tell he was kind of in his feelings about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be chomping at the bit to go back at it again. So I look for him to bounce back a little bit.
I'm still tripping because said that they going on his ass so bad he had to get a haircut.
Yeah, they so crazy. They crazy. But yeah, man, I think he'll bounce back. This finna show us a lot about his character. You know what I'm saying? After you get kicked down and everybody talking about you, how do you respond? So this will be very telling to Terrence Steele, and I think he'll bounce back for a decent game. I do.
Because listen, this is not a game where I think that the Dallas Cowboys will have much issues anyway. This is the worst scoring offense in the National Football League, the New York Giants. They got a third string rookie undrafted quarterback. That they're missing their best tight end in Darren Waller.
New York football just in shambles over.
They're in shambles right now. So this is not even a game where I think Terrence Steele could play awful this game, and I still think we'll win by 20-something points. I'm not even gonna come on here and lie to y'all like Terrence Steele have to have this phenomenal game in order for us to win. But one thing I am gonna say though, this is a game where you need to try and get your running game going just for the future. Terrence Steele is a much better run blocker than he is a pass blocker. You need a run game eventually any damn way. This is like nobody's going to win throwing the ball 40 times.
I don't know if I ever seen a spread that high in the NFL. Have you? What's the highest spread you've seen in the NFL?
I think we had a higher spread when we played the Cardinals, so I'm not even gonna touch that right now.
Really?
I think the Cardinals were like an 18-point spread.
Wow. 3 scores.
Yeah, we were predicted to beat the Cardinals by 17 points or some shit like that. So I am not going to touch that with a
10-foot pole.
Yeah, so I don't care about the spread. You know, we just need to go out there and handle business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's interesting though. Shout out talking about 28 points. Who are you seeing with a 28-point spread? That's college numbers, right?
That's college numbers.
That's terrible.
I've seen some no, West Coast is not doing the raffle. I am doing the raffle. I don't know what kind of raffle if any that West is running, but the ticket raffle is for HTM Sports. So you will send it to me and you will come on here for the drawing when we do it next month. So it would be for $ Henny the more. What's up, Khalil? I see you. No, you're not going to win the Super Bowl, but you did win the game. So hey, salute to y'all.
Run it back.
Yeah, man. But nah, but listen. Like I said though, the man is a better run blocker than he is a pass blocker. So don't ask the man to throw the ball, the pass block 40 times. You know what I'm saying? Like it's better for your team as a whole. It keeps your offense from being one-dimensional. But listen, when you throw the ball 40 times, I know we got away with it this last time around, but usually when you throw the ball over 40 times, you're gonna throw a pick. You're gonna get one pass that gets tipped at the line of scrimmage that just falls into the hands. And into the hands of the defender, something crazy gonna happen, on like that 42nd, 43rd, 50th attempt. So, to keep everybody happy, run the football. And if you're able to run the football and you get some play action stuff, like you're able to protect your quarterback, you're able to protect your offensive lineman, you're able to do a whole bunch of things to just have a well-balanced offense. Now, I am in the mindset to let Dak Prescott continue to cook, let him continue to throw the ball down the field, let him continue to make plays off script. But he can be real efficient and put up points and throw for a gang of yards with 30 passing attempts, and you run the ball 30 times. He can do that on 35 passing attempts, and you run the ball 28 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do some things to protect Terrence Steele.
I think this the best our offense will be playing like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially not running the ball and not getting no production and just being stubborn and just keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it might be the wide receiver in me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I abandon the run quick. I'm almost like Kellen Moore in that regard, though. Like, hey, you ain't finna lose. I ain't finna lose just running the ball and not getting 1 yard. Like, nah, add out.
Now listen, there is gonna come a time where you need to run football, Kinfolk.
It is.
So,
but if it ain't working.
But let me ask you, is it not working or are we not running the damn ball? Because listen, Tony Pollard still averaged over 4 yards a carry last game. The man had over 50 yards on 12 carries. You know what I'm saying?
Run the ball more than, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. It's the same thing with what we were saying about Ezekiel Elliott. I cannot sit here and say anything and you're getting 8 carries. You're getting 12 carries. You're getting 13 carries. What the hell is he supposed to do with 13 carries? Like, you're not going to always have a 13 carry 100-yard game. That shit don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Terrence, like, Tony Pollard ain't had a 20 carry game since September.
Yeah, you gotta give him the attempts to be able to get the production, though. So that's true. We'll have to see how it works, but he definitely can't be running away from the cutbacks and shit. He can't be doing that. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That man has missed so many holes and shit. It's not funny.
He needs some glasses, man. He needs some glasses.
Yeah, but listen, and listen, run a damn ball is not all about just one player. If you want to keep it to where Tony Pollard want to get 12 carries and shit, let Rico get 12 carries too.
That's what, man, I said this yesterday. You can't be risky and not responsible. Why in the world are we not using Rico? We got a player that's coming off an injury, bro. We still not using this man. Do that make any kind of sense? We supposed to be complaining about us using Rico a little too much. For real. If we trying to work back in a hurt Tony Pollard, we supposed to be like, dang, why we gotta run Rico so much? It's like, you supposed to be leaning on him a little more. For sure.
Yep. I mean, that's the thing, Willie T. Even if you don't give Tony Pollard 20 carries, if you don't feel like he can handle 20 carries all the time, it doesn't mean that you need to stop running the football, because you got more than one running back on the team. So if you feel that the limit for Tony Pollard is 15 carries, then the boy Rico need about 12. Like, you need to run the ball over 25 times in general. Because listen, there's not like, the offense is hot right now. But, it's not to say that the offense is going to stay white hot for the next 9 damn games. Like, you should allow your offense to be able to have a game where he's off.
True.
Hey, salute to Wes. Hey, Mr. Norris. Yeah, Mr. Norris just sent over your I just got your raffle interest from Wes. So you had sent it to him initially, and he got it sent to me. So Mr. Norris, salute to you. I got your 5 raffle entries, man. So I appreciate you for supporting, and I got you entered into the drawing, my brother.
Salute.
Yeah, hey, Willie T, you're right. 30 times a game, 15 for Tony, 10 for Rico, 5 for Hunter. However you want to get to that 30 carries. Like, hell, make it 35 and let Dak Prescott run the ball 5 times, man. Do whatever you need to do to get some production out of your running game. What's up with you, Daniel Berry? Salute to you.
What's happening?
He said, happy Friday. It's damn sure happy Friday, man. We gonna get drunk and we gonna trap it out and we gonna pop some Molly.
Wait a minute. I don't know. But yeah, back to the Giants.
Back to the. It's
we
hard.
talked about everything but these.
Man, listen. Do we really want to talk about the Giants? I guess we got to.
They got Saquon Barkley.
He said, got my bottle popped already. Hey, man, you were real nefarious. Welcome to the liquor store.
They got Shepard.
Who?
And his name Shepard.
Who?
The wide receiver.
Sterling Shepard?
Yeah.
Man, that man about 50.
Oh.
Hold on. Is he even back?
They got Hyatt.
You don't even like that man.
I don't.
Man, Sterling Shepard last game played was October the 22nd. He had 1 catch for 3 yards.
They got Victor Cruz over there, though.
Nah, they're playing with me, dog.
They got the salsa man over there.
Waller's on IR. So they got Darren Waller, but he's on IR.
I think they got Victor Cruz on there. I ain't listening to HTM. They got Victor Cruz still over there.
Rondell, y'all so damn funny.
They still got Victor Cruz. He over there salsa dancing somewhere.
Man. He said all the receivers don't even have a 65 rating. Yeah, man. Like, that's the super sorry ass team. That you play with when you play your little brother or something. Your little brother's side, so you got to go get a super side team.
You got to get the worst team you can find.
You got to get the worst team. They go get the best team out there, and they still get their ass whooped. Hey,
it's gonna be challenging to cover Plexico Burress and Odell Beckham, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, extra pal, we ain't gonna sit there and lie like that. He said the Cardinals ain't got nobody. The Cardinals had James Conner, they had Hollywood Brown, they had Rondell Moore. They actually had people that you could respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know these dudes over here in the Giants. I knew the folks on the damn Cardinals.
We just felt like we could do good against them. Like, we literally don't know these guys.
Like, I don't know these people. Now listen,
they feel they roster on Indeed, I'm sure.
And listen, they went to Manpower and they found these dudes, man. Hey, listen, I don't know. We were on the show together. I said this shit the last time, right? That these dudes up there, they don't get paid from the Giants. They gotta go pick up their check from a temp service.
Yeah. I mean, what you gonna do with Osa what his name was? The other dude, not Osa Digazua, the other guy.
I'm finna say, like,
Human Euro. Ain't that his name? The pass rusher from the Giants. Osa, the Osa dude, Human Euro or something like that. I can't remember the dude. He was good too.
Hey, Action Power, you know about Manpower. We sure got one of it.
Nah, Michael Strahan is a good defensive end, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't underestimating nobody because it is any given Sunday, sir. But
all right. So let me take a different approach. Let me try to be semi-seriously. So let's talk about the path to victory for the New York Giants. All right. So what would the New York Giants have to do to beat the Dallas Cowboys? So let's get that shit out the way. All right. So. So let's go down.
Okay.
Through the list.
Saquon Barkley would have to go nuclear.
Right.
He would have to go absolutely nuclear. Jalen Hyatt would have to make some big time unexpected plays, just burning people. Like, he would have to have an Alabama game in the NFL. And Saquon would have to just go crazy.
All right. So Saquon Barkley, let's say 150 yards on the ground. You think that would be enough?
He might need 2.
Let's meet in the middle. Let's say 180 yards for Saquon Barkley. If he go from 180, and then they got other running backs they can get the ball to, that's so like over 200 yards on the ground. So let's make. All right, so let me do this. Let me go through here. Let me go through here. I'm gonna take a note on everything. All right, so we're gonna do just a check mark. So 200 yards rushing by Giants, right? So 200 yards rushing by the Giants. All right. Can they turn the ball over? No. So 0 turnovers.
They definitely can't do that.
By the Giants. All right. So 0 turnovers. 200 yards rushing. Big plays in the pass game.
Jalen Hyatt got to go for at least 150.
I'm gonna put big plays in the pass game because it could be like one big play from Hyatt. Darius Slayton is the 4-3 guy. So it might be one big play for a touchdown from him, right? So let's just say like big plays in the passing game. I put five big plays in the passing game because I think that's how many explosive plays we gave in the passing game against the Cardinals, right? So I'm just making a list of everything that has to happen for the Giants to win. And listen, even with this shit happening, it'll still be like a close game.
It'll be a close game, and they'll still lose.
So 200 yards rushing by the Giants, 0 turnovers by the Giants, five or more big plays in the passing game by the Giants. Shit, what else?
Them boys gonna have a day, boy. Have a day.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jay Bryan. That is another one. Win time of possession.
Yeah.
And listen, they got to do all of these.
Not one or two.
I will give them the game, but they do all of these. 200 yards rushing, 0 turnovers, 5 or more big plays in the passing game, win time of possession by large margin. Because listen, I feel like our offense can score, but we need to be on the field to score, right?
True.
All right, so win time of possession by large
No
margin.
penalties. 0 penalties.
All right, let's do that again. I'm gonna say win penalty battle.
Yeah.
Because Dallas Cowboys will do some shit. Like somebody will get a roughing call. Somebody will get a phantom pass interference call, some shit. But you know they really ain't got no receivers that deserve penalties. So they might let us mug these dudes this game. hey, this might be the game to get Gilmore into all pro considerations. He might go out there and just rob somebody.
Did you watch this kind of off subject? But did you watch that Chase Daniel, I believe, his Dak breakdown?
Yeah, he said.
Did you hear what he said? I told you exactly. I said this, and people they gonna say I'm making excuses, but Chase Daniel actually said he was like, man, they was harassing and mugging the Cowboys receivers all game. When I said it, they probably like, he's just making excuse. He literally said that in his own film. He said, man, they was letting them get away with holes and illegal contact all game. That's what he said.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Not just me. This is somebody else who ain't got a dog in the fight. Them boys were holding and grabbing and tugging us the whole game, bro.
And he's not a Cowboys fan. He's not a Cowboys fan.
He's not even a Cowboys fan.
Or a Cowboys apologist. Never played for the Cowboys. But
he said exactly what I said. But when I said it, he making excuses, this and that. No, I'm telling facts. I'm showing you what happened. This, even on the Turpin touchdown, they was pulling and tugging him. He barely got away. Like real talk. He barely got. He had to wiggle out of the hole to catch the ball. Mm-hmm. Like they was hooking us the whole game, tugging us the whole game, and they were just getting away with it. That's crazy. They even holding and tugging CeeDee Lamb. That's crazy. So if y'all think it's just me, go back and go watch it. You'll hear other people like, that's honest analysis. I'm not just saying it because my team lost.
Hey, Action Pal said he from Texas, so they gonna discredit him.
Oh, he from Texas.
Hey,
but he do film on everybody else though.
He do film on everybody.
Yeah.
But they are gonna say that he's biased. Just because he's a Texas kid, even though you can be more than a Cowboys fan being from Texas. Like, yeah, there are some folks, believe it or not, there are a bunch of Texan fans in Texas, depending on where the hell you're from.
They probably came from just being a Cowboy hater and then just like, I'm gonna root for the other team. I'm gonna root for the other team.
He said they were hugging the refs. Y'all so crazy.
The ref was tapping his. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. We might get canceled. We gotta make another subject.
Picked up the hands to the face. Man, listen. So all right, so we done went through all these things. So we said 200 yards rushing by the Giants. And this is for the Giants to win the game. So I say they need about 200 yards rushing. They need about 5 or more big plays in the passing game. They need to win the penalty battle. They need to win the time of possession by a large margin. What else can you think of? Protect their quarterback. They got to protect their quarterback because they got to
give up 0 sacks.
I ain't gonna say 0 because sacks are game changing, but at the same time, you can get a big sack and then you can get like a little stupid ass 5-yard illegal contact penalty and give them first down.
True.
So we need more sacks on third down. Mm-hmm.
Our sacks need to get these boys off the field. That's the game changer sacks right there. Get you some sacks on third down.
And listen, I would love for this to be a game where Dak Prescott runs up his stats. This should be This should be a stat padding ass game for everybody. I want Dak to throw 4 touchdowns and immediately sit down.
I want CeeDee Lamb to get him a couple touchdowns this game because he ain't got that many touchdowns. He got a lot of yards. Let CeeDee get him like 2-3 touchdowns this game.
I really gonna say like they might do that too though. This might be the game where they pad Brandon Cook's yardage and they throw CeeDee Lamb the ball in the red zone.
What are some things that you want to see improve? Because like I said, man, we've been trying to talk about the Giants. Of course but we've been trying to talk about the Giants. But what about the things like I look at this as Cowboys versus Cowboys? Like what kind of improvement that you want to see? I know the run game as a whole, but like, players that you want to see involved.
Players that I want to see involved. Really? I'll be honest with you. Dallas Cowboys have incorporated everybody I want outside of Brandon Cooks. And
you
even
don't
Brandon
Cooks. See Rashad Evans or nobody at linebacker?
Not
or
really.
Either Ranye Thomas gets a run?
Why would I listen? You have one of the highest graded linebackers in the National Football League playing for you, and his name is Marquise Bell. Any personnel change that involves taking him off the field, I don't want it.
What about Clark?
If you take Clark off, but Clark is young. You got Clark for the next couple of years. If you take snaps from Clark, that's snaps from his development.
Hey,
so
you trying to win or you trying to develop?
Both
I'm trying to win.
Both I can do it. And listen, Rashad Evans ain't showed me nothing that he can be that he's better than Clark. Like he ain't showed me that he's better than Clark. At least
he can't show you if he ain't on the field though. That's why I said this is an experimentational type game for me. I want to see stuff.
I tell you what, if we blow them out, everybody gonna play anyway, landlord.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see what happens. I want to see some of these ideas we had.
I'm gonna put this out there. As long as we handle our business and this game is over by the third quarter, we can play everybody.
I want to see Deuce Vaughn, elevate Deuce Vaughn, little legs. Let him get some run. We need to see him this game. Like after halftime, after we done went up 28-0 or something like that, some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let some of these players that we've been wondering about and see can they help you in the future? You know what I'm saying? You won't know until you actually give them some reps.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Hunter Lipke, whatever his name is.
Hunter gets snaps. He just don't.
They say Hunter Lipke, but it don't look like Lipke to me. Like, it look like Lipke. It's a U in there. I don't know.
And Rashawn Evans has taken defensive snaps. He just hasn't taken a lot of them.
Yeah, I want to see him at middle linebacker or something. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see what he do. Do it look different? Yeah, we might be drafting. You think we'll draft a linebacker high next year?
Of course not. You just drafted a linebacker high this year.
Overshawn, yeah.
In their mind, their linebacker for next year's draft is already on the team rehab.
Yeah, Overshawn.
Yeah, so they're not going to draft another linebacker high. And Michael McQuaid just hit you with a 5-piece, my boy. He said, "Hold on, let me read this. I got West Coast
that
coming
might be
in."
You.
No, it might be over there. He said, "I hope team and coaches don't go out here and take Giants lightly. They won't. I don't feel that they will. But what's up, Wes? I see you coming in, my boy.
What's up with you, man? I had a doctor's appointment this morning, but I told you as soon as I got up out of there, I was gonna slide on. So
that must be on West Channel or something, because I don't see it on mine.
What?
I think Michael McQuaid sent you a 5-piece on YouTube that we just read.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Mike. Guess what? Clean bill of health. West Coast should live for another 60 years.
Good shit.
That's what's up.
Thank God.
So the Cowboys don't make the moves. Cowboys don't make the moves that they need to make. I got 59 more opportunities.
Hey, it don't matter how long it take them to win another Super Bowl. If they win, roll my ass out there.
Because listen, I'm going to tell y'all this right here, and I'm not trying to diminish the want of a Super Bowl, but think about this, right? You win the Super Bowl this year, right? Bam. You go to the parade. Bam. Draft comes. Bam. It all starts over again. You know what I mean? You go from winning the Super Bowl to defending the Super Bowl.
Because think about this: if you win the Super Bowl and then the next year and you have a terrible year, they're gonna be like, see the Cowboys,
Rams,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do you super bad. They're gonna do you bad.
Rams, they get the Rams, the Buccaneers, really.
Because think about this: once you win a Super Bowl, the expectation almost is that you're supposed to win it every year.
Yeah, they want you to be
like
a dynasty.
Subconsciously in a fan's mind and the fan base's mind, when we win the Super Bowl, our mindset says we're supposed to win it the next 10 years straight, right? But think about this: the Cowboys are trying to make it to the playoffs for the third year in a row for the first time since 1992.
Mm-hmm.
If Dak has been in the playoffs, I would probably say, man, I'm curious to know how many times that Troy Aikman has been in the playoffs versus how many times Dak has been in the playoffs in his career. Like, Dak been in the league 8 years. He been in the playoffs 2016. He was in the playoffs, 2018. He was in the playoffs
2021.
2020.
2022.
2022.
He only got four playoff trips.
4 playoff trips in his first 8 years.
And he missed the game. missed the season.
Yeah,
and think about this, and he missed the season. Mm-hmm. So that's 7 out of your 4 playoff appearances in your first 7 years.
Mm-hmm. And then you got to think about it. Zeke got suspended in 2017. We went 9-7. We probably make the playoffs in 2017 if Zeke don't get suspended, because we had a winning record.
I think the other year he didn't make it. He had a
we definitely make the playoffs. We definitely make the playoffs 2017 if Zeke doesn't get suspended. We definitely make the playoffs. Was that the year? And we went 3-3 without that.
Was that the year that when he didn't want to break the record? One of them years he was like, I ain't want to break the record.
Who?
That.
Nah, that was a year they didn't.
It was a year he was like, he could have, if he would have made a couple more throws or something, he would have passed Tona or something.
Oh, 2019,
yeah.
and they actually pulled him. They pulled him.
Yeah, Dak. That wasn't Dak.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't Dak. Yeah, the Cowboys protected that record.
Listen, they were in contract negotiations with him. So but
think about this. But then they won't. Hey, think about this. But Jerry Jones is thinking in his head, bro, how are you going to lowball a guy who just set the single season Dallas Cowboy passing record? There's no way in hell.
Thank you.
There's no way in hell. But think about this. But think about this. The person who has the record, they won't even acknowledge him as a good quarterback, because when has Tony Romo been able to get his name in the Ring of Honor? So it's like they're using 2 players. They're using 2 players that they won't acknowledge as, you know what I mean? Like,
pawns against each other.
Exactly.
Just nefariousness.
And hey, I got the answer for you, Wes. Troy been to the playoffs twice as many times as Dak Prescott.
No, but I said in his first 7 years.
1, 2. Hold on, wait. Because 1, 2.
Because think about this: if Dak would have been a first round pick, that means you had a 5-year deal. If Dak would have been a first round pick, you would have got a 5-year deal, right? Because you've been 4 years plus a 5, right? Theoretically, almost Dak would have been in the playoffs on his rookie deal and extensions almost 4 times, bro. Like, that's good paper, bro. If you really look at that, the only quarterback that's doing it is Patrick Mahomes, man.
You want to know something to think about? Take Dak 4th round status off of him and say we drafted him in the 1st. I'll still be satisfied with my quarterback. No lie.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be satisfied with my quarterback. No lie. Like, all the people who hate on Dak, y'all might need to reevaluate that. Let's say we did spend a 1st round pick on that. I would be absolutely fine with what I got from him.
Yeah,
no
hey, let's pick it back on
this. And LandLord, I'm gonna tell you this right here. If we would have drafted him in the 1st round, I think also fans would view Dak differently.
Yeah, view him differently.
Because as soon as he makes a mistake, as soon as they make a mistake, that's the only time he want to bring up 4th. Not you, but I'm just saying, the only time, like the only time you remember, like Zach Martin, the only time a fan knew a negative stat about Zach Martin was when he was trying to get paid. Somebody was like, "Did you know Zach Martin was 33 years old?" I was like, "No, I didn't. No, I just knew he was really good."
Good as hell.
Yeah, like most of the fans didn't even know how old Zach Martin was until it was time to pay him.
But hey, listen, let's hear me out though. Look at all these other first round quarterbacks that ain't even panned out. Because people only think about the good first round pick quarterbacks. Yeah. Daniel Jones was the first round pick.
Carson Wentz was
the first
round pick.
Was a first
Daniel
round
Jones
pick.
was like a top 15, but he was a top 15 pick.
Kyler Murray was the first overall pick.
Kyler Murray. What's the boy? Rosen. Rosen was a first round pick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mac Jones was the first round pick.
Mac Jones was the first round pick. Oh. Listen,
I'm gonna tell you.
I still believe in Justin Fields, but he ain't lived up to the first round pick.
They gonna think I'm reaching on this.
What's up?
But listen to me. You know who else? Think about this, right? There's been other first round picks that have come in the league who have been played quarterback. Like a good example is Joe Burrows, right? Joe Burrows at his goodness is they looked at as a top 5 quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. But when he not playing good, Joe Burrows and the rest of the team is not playing good. So it's like even when Dak is at his worst, you still don't get that.
Yeah.
Like the Cowboys literally hold up.
Andy Dalton was a second round pick.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
No, yeah, it's a lot of people like that. That's why I said we need to put a poll out there. Somebody might need to do that on Twitter. For all the Dak criticizers and naysayers and unbelievers, if we would have put a first round pick on him, I still would be happy with my quarterback.
Man, the most obvious one, Zach Wilson. I didn't even think about that boy.
It's a lot of people. We can do the people in the league. And then we still will take Dak over a lot of them guys. Real talk.
That's why I said if the Cowboys would have picked, if they would have took Dak in the first round, you're looking at him and saying this was a good pick. It was a good pick. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
You got years of production as a franchise quarterback. He take you to the playoffs all the time. He wins more games than he loses by far. You know, he basically never had a losing season.
Paxton Lynch, who Jerry Jones wanted. Hey, yeah, Cole, put a poll up, man.
Put a poll up on Twitter, and how, cause y'all know they don't follow me on Twitter. Y'all need to follow me on Twitter.
Hey, Brian said, shit. Look at our own team. Trey Lance, a first round pick.
Exactly.
Third string quarterback.
I don't see how you could say that Dak wouldn't have been a successful first round quarterback. I don't see how.
Dang, that's crazy about Trey Lance though. That's crazy.
Man, he won the highest drafted. Sam Darnold that wasn't shit. Baker Mayfield ain't been shit.
Deshaun Watson was a first round pick.
Yeah, he definitely ain't playing like it now. He had some very good years at one point, but not
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. There's a bunch of dudes that got drafted in the first. They ain't live up to expectations remotely. Like nobody will look at them and say they're good quarterbacks.
Oh, even if you got a first round pick quarterback and he's playing good, that's good enough. But Dak is playing better than good. So I would be definitely happy with what I got from him.
Yeah, no lie. He played his way into the MVP conversation so far. Johnny Manziel, damn, that's super flop.
Johnny Manziel, he didn't get. Who picked him?
Wasn't the
Cleveland?
The Browns. Yeah. That's crazy.
I think Johnny. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Johnny Manziel is a cool dude, bro. I met him on several occasions, bro. Like he's a really cool dude, bro.
It's hard to believe he wasn't gonna be good. It's hard to believe that though.
And I'm gonna tell you something about Johnny Manziel. Why I believe Johnny would have been good, man, is because listen, right? Johnny is a white kid whose parents were multi-millionaires. People don't even know that. Johnny Daddy is multi-millionaire. He grew up with money, right? But his aura and the way he get down is not like that. You know what I mean? Like, when I first met Johnny Manziel, bro, I met this dude at the Professional Flag Football League, and he was playing quarterback.
You know something that seems like that a lot of these players got in common? It's like they go to Cleveland. Like they go to Cleveland, and then it just be terrible. Because look, when I thought about that, I said it's hard for me to believe that Johnny Football wouldn't have been good. If you looked at his college career, like dude was amazing. He cooked my team. I know that. But look, I thought about it. I said, it's other players that I couldn't believe that wasn't good. Trent Richardson, bro, I ain't no way. If so, I would have bet a house that Trent Richardson would have been good in the NFL. And he was not. But he went to Cleveland. He went to Cleveland too. Like, it's like Cleveland just poisoned the players or something. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, if you played this game, man, you know that the talent is important to where that talent go. Sometimes you need your talent to go to good places, like a good marriage. A bad organization can ruin a great talent. And that's what it looked like it could be happening to Bryce Young over there with Carolina.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you this too. Also, teams have to also understand when you're really, really bad, you can't build it. You have to team build a certain way when your team is really, really bad. When you're Cleveland and your team is really, really, really bad, you don't go draft wide running backs and quarterbacks. You don't draft that because it doesn't matter if you get goddamn Roger Staubach in first overall pick or some great quarterback, bro. If he can't stand up right, it don't make no goddamn sense. The Cleveland Browns had a Hall of Fame left tackle for 12 years. One would think they would have put another good offensive line together to build. Like, one thing I will say about the Dallas Cowboys, and it really, really saved us from being really, really bad in them 8-8 seasons, is even in them 8-8 seasons, we was able to protect whatever bad quarterback was standing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like these teams, when you're a team that's really, really bad, bro, you can't like go draft no quarterback first overall, bro. You really do gotta start the way the Cowboys did and build for the offensive line. And that takes you being bad for a couple years. Like, if you're a really, really bad team today, you got to be looking at yourself saying, bro, we're going to be really, really bad for the next 2 years. But 2026, we going to be some ass. You know what I mean? Like,
that's how I feel. That's how I feel about my Spurs in basketball right now. Like, we just got the #1 overall pick. We don't expect to be great right now. Like, give us a couple of more years and we going to rock out. That's how I'm looking at Carolina, though. Like, Carolina look like they making a mockery out of Bryce Young. Like, he looking terrible over there. And we gonna blame him, but we don't know what the quarterbacks coaches telling him. We don't know what the offensive scheme telling him. I don't know what receiver he got. They got rid of DJ Moore. Know what I'm saying? What receiver over there? We gonna do some research on them.
Noah Brown had 157, man. Noah Brown just had 157, man. You better stop hating on Noah.
Hey,
I'm talking about the Panthers. I'm talking about the Panthers right now.
Oh, the Panthers. I'm talking about C.J. Stroud, man. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, C.J. Stroud balling, man.
He balling out.
That man, 14 touchdowns, 1 pick. That man having a great season. But he got weapons though. You know what I'm saying? They got a good offensive line. They got
Dale, then they got a couple
Nico Collins. They got Dalton Schultz.
Hey, what's Carolina's record?
They got one game. They won one game. One and whatever.
Yeah. They at the bottom. But like I said,
he probably gonna be the rookie of the year though, right?
Who?
No, C.J. Stroud.
He gonna probably be rookie of the year though, huh?
C.J. Stroud with the Texans.
Stroud.
See?
Bryce Young is with the Panthers.
Yeah, Bryce Young went to the Panthers. I'm talking about them.
Yeah, I know.
They traded
probably gonna be
DJ
rookie. You
Moore.
would think
They traded DJ Moore to Chicago.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud is probably going to be the offensive rookie of the year.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of wanted DJ Moore over here.
Yeah, but they gave up a king's ransom to get DJ Moore.
And Justin Fields ain't doing that with him right now, is he?
Justin Fields ain't played. I don't know
Cowboys don't need no another wide receiver.
This was
Cowboys
before Brandon Cooks. It was before Brandon Cooks and them.
Yeah, that was before the Brandon Cooks thing because he got traded before the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best wide receiver that the Panthers got is Adam Thielen, and you know that man is.
And he's 75 years old.
He's at 75.
Yeah.
So CJ Stroud is a lot. He like that man broke Dak Prescott rookie record for most completions without an interception.
Yeah, I seen that extra power where all
the
top 4 receiving leaders of last week was Cowboys, and they was all on the team at the same time.
But hey, when they were all on the team, Dak Prescott threw 37 touchdowns. So
he went crazy with them boys.
So let's not act that he had all them dudes and ain't do nothing. Like we were in the best offense in national football.
He turned them boys up. He the reason they got contracts now.
Hey man, real talk. So Wes, before you came on to here, man, we talked about the scenario. But people say don't take them lightly. Don't take them lightly. I made a list of everything that would have to happen for the New York Giants to beat the Dallas Cowboys. I made a list, and it's not long, but it's like some shit that probably is not gonna all happen at one time. I said they need about 200 yards rushing. I said they need no turnovers. I said they need like 5 or more big plays in the passing game. I said they need to win the time of possession by a large margin, win the penalty battle, and protect Danny DeVito. So that's what 6 different things that are very unlikely happening at the same time. Did I miss anything in your mind?
They gotta have a game. They gotta have a day.
And you know, the only reason, this is the thing, man. The Dallas Cowboys. This is gonna be a good mental check, or like, are you guys serious about being a good team? Because like, I'm not really judging the Giants on how they play the Cowboys. I'm actually judging the Cowboys on how they play the Giants, because you are the superior team. So it's like, do you go out here and beat this team? Is Cooper Rush? I'm going to judge the Dallas Cowboys on how well they play, on how quickly Cooper Rush gets to come in the game. Rush don't get to come in this game to the end of the fourth quarter. What the hell are we doing, bro? We're playing the freaking Giants. Mm-hmm. Like, at halftime, this game should be well put away. Who do we play next week?
Panthers.
And I'm going to tell you this right here. Yeah. And it'd be a scrimmage, but you got to think like this: we are a holiday team, so you know, during November, December, the Cowboys play a lot. So if you can find little ways to get your starters out of the game, then that's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, also think about this: since you're playing the Giants, why does Tyron Smith even have to play, bruh? Like, there are whole players that I wouldn't even play, bruh. Shit. Like, Tyron Smith would probably not play. If you're saying that Tyron Smith is not going to practice, bro, I ain't going to lie. This is the last year of Tyron Smith. This has to be, bro, because now they doing NBA stuff in the NFL. Like, I was all about dudes. I was all about, him, practicing and not playing into the play. But if you're telling me you only going to let someone only play, I ain't going to lie. That didn't sit well with me. I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody get better without practicing. Yeah, but see, that means the only contact he's ever gonna. I guess I'm getting the same thing, but I don't know, bruh. It's something about practicing every day with pads on that your body kind of creates a callus. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not hitting as much, that's why you get hurt. That's why so many people get hurt at the beginning of the season, because your body got to create that natural callus of contact. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to stay in that. You don't want to be removing yourself from that. But hey, if the Cowboys feel his best, but my thing is this: like, if you got to do all that, then why just not let him play? Like, if we up here talking about the Cowboys should be blowing these dudes out, like, bro, there's players, like, this should be a game that he shouldn't have to play, and like, I want to see my backup. Like I said, I want to see my backup quarterback and in the game at least by the third quarter.
I ain't too mad at it. I could say, like, if you got any kind of ache in your body, you should sit this week though. Like, for real, if your finger hurt and you're a valuable player, you should sit this week. So I kind of feel what you're saying, but like, we still got to make sure we protect our quarterback at the same time. So, just handle business in the first half, first quarter preferably. If you can go out there and just smack them around in the first quarter and get up 21-28 zip in the first quarter, you know what I'm saying? That'll help us out a lot. And just like Wes said, man, you need to find little ways to be able to rest your players and stuff like that, man. So that's important. So yeah, I think we need to make sure we take care of business for sure.
Yeah, and listen, Tyron Smith's contract is tied to the amount of games that he plays. So like, shit, Tyron Smith ain't trying to sit out either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sounds good in theory. Tyron Smith trying to get his bag. If this is the last year that he's going to be a Dallas Cowboy, might be the last money he get as a professional athlete.
He need all them game checks.
Yeah. Tyron Smith said he want that bag. he want the rest of that money.
Yeah. He want all them game checks. He ain't trying to give up that.
Yeah, so like, hell. And listen, like you said, that and keeping Dak Prescott healthy, because even though the Giants are horrible, they got a couple guys that can get to the quarterback. I said Thibodeau already got 8.5 sacks.
True.
So that would be the only thing. But like you said, just put the game away. Put the game away by halftime. Like this should be a game where you forget what Dak Prescott looks like because he done whooped their ass so quick and got back on the side. On the side, he should be on the side wearing an upside down Dallas hat from the third quarter onward.
nudging the offensive coordinators and CD laughing and giggling about something.
Yeah, I need to see Dak Prescott calling plays by the fourth quarter. He need to be out there like, give me this damn play sheet, man. All right, happy birthday to Big Mike Soprano, man. I did not know it was my boy birthday.
Oh,
man.
It's Mike's birthday. Happy birthday, Big Mike.
Happy birthday, Big Mike, man.
Let him get an off day, Dak, and you call plays and call that 42 toss, man. I think it's about time. Dak gonna call 42 toss on one break.
Hey, let me ask you, Craig, what was the Dallas Cowboys score against the Patriots at halftime? I can't remember. Let me see. And they had a quarterback with a post, even though Mac Jones ain't great. Let me see. Dallas Cowboys versus Patriots. We end up winning that game. All right, we were up by 25 points at halftime against the Patriots.
They typically don't want to sit them that early. It'll have to be some catastrophic type stuff just out of respect. They'll just do it at the halftime most of the time.
Yeah.
They probably give you a series. Know what I'm saying? Give you one series at the halftime, then that'd be it.
He said, Dabo is a good coach. He'll have him playing hard. But it's not about the coaching. It's just that he don't got good players. Like, there's only so much that the coach can do. Like, the coach cannot make you run past nobody. The coach can't make you catch the ball. The coach can't make you be a better pass blocker. The coach can't help you hit the hole harder and quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain things where you need better bodies on the field, man. Like, they just don't have what it takes right now. Like,
it's a personnel type issue for them.
Like even with the Cardinals game, man, I said that they were a very good running team. Like they were one of the best running teams in the National Football League when we played them. I even said that the only path to victory for them was to run wild on us, and that's what they actually did. I don't really see a path to victory for the New York Giants because they need the run game to work. They need some explosive plays in the passing game from wide receivers that aren't very good. They need to protect their quarterback, even though they got one of the worst offensive lines in the National Football League. There's a bunch of shit. Like they could listen. There's scenarios. There's scenarios where everybody wins for the Giants offense, and they still get sacked because one person. Like, listen, there could be a scenario where all the wide receivers get open, and the quarterback might be sacked by the time that he think about throwing the football.
Or it might be an overthrow or underthrow.
Yeah, because you don't even know the skill level of the quarterback that's playing. He threw 2 picks. He threw 2 picks in limited time last week. He had
out of like 27 attempts, then he threw 2 picks out of that. I think he only got like 27 attempts.
Well, Trey, they had better personnel, but the big name they got, Darren Waller, he on IR. Most of their offensive line been on IR back and forth injured. Linebackers been hurt back and forth. They got 2 rookies playing at corner, even though they're better on paper. Like they're still raw ass rookies. They've been getting baptized by fire.
To be honest, I didn't believe in their playoff run last year. I said it was a fluke. I ain't believe in that, even with Dan Jones. I didn't believe in that.
The only thing you had to do was give them credit for doing it, but that shit wasn't sustainable. That shit wasn't sustainable at all. But
I didn't believe in that crap. I know what cap is when I see it. That was circumstantial. It was a bigger indictment on the Vikings than anybody. You know what I'm saying? And we see how crazy the Vikings is.
Man, real talk. But hey, the Giants, I'll give them credit. They got a playoff win. I'm never gonna poo-poo on success, but we all knew. You just ain't gonna keep winning these close ass games all the time. Same thing that's going on with the Vikings. Like they had won like damn near every one score game they were in, and they're losing them this year. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't keep playing with fire and not getting burnt. He's like, I can see New York Giants quarterback throw a pass and pick it off himself, run the wrong way, and give us a damn, Joe. He said, yeah, man, but I do have to go and feed the family. I myself have a youngster that I promised a McDonald's to, and he be looking at me upside my head from off this couch. So I'm gonna go feed this young man. And
that's gonna be hilarious if he just jump off the top rope like, hey, give him a McDonald's.
Papa, why you playing with me?
What you doing? We see a kid on your head all of a sudden.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, man, but I appreciate y'all for taking time to holler at the boy, man. I'm finna go feed this youngster. Landlord, let these folks know where you're gonna be at and what you got going.
Man, you already know it's Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. I might do something later, maybe not. I know I'm gonna be back tomorrow for sure. But y'all make sure y'all just keep supporting HTM and Landlord Sports, and we're gonna give it to you how it's supposed to be done. You understand?
Indeed, man. Well, hey, I know Wes ain't on here no more. I think the Wi-Fi must have abducted my boy. But in the words of West Coast Cowboy, never look down because the stars up. Peace.